Welcome to District 7090 Foundation Evening in May 2021. This is a recording of the event.
Is it the truth? Is it fair to walk outside? Will it be beneficial to walk outside? In the beginning of creation, there was no you, but today we are Rotary. We are creating inspiration. It's not brand new, we are the people of action. It's never too late to join our hands and make the world a better place for you and me. Reaching out for one another is what the Creator sent us to do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to walk outside? Will it be a goodwill and better friendship? Is it the truth? Is it fair to walk outside? Will it be beneficial to walk outside? So let us stand, give a hand, helping those in need. Let's join our strength and help one another. So let us stand, give a hand, helping those in need. Let's join our strength and help one another. So let us stand, give a hand, helping those in need. Let's join our strength and help one another.
Please welcome your MC for this evening, direct from the Rotary Club of St. Catharines Lakeshore, Rotarian Beth.
Wow, that's a hard act to follow, but I'm going to do my best this evening. Welcome everyone to our celebration of District's 7090 Foundation accomplishments. As you can tell, hopefully, I am a former Rotary Exchange student, almost 34 years ago. Yes, I went when I was about 6. No, just kidding. It was close to 34 years ago. I was the first exchange student from this amazing club, Rotary Lakeshore. And here I find myself today. I could not have predicted back in Barcelona that I'd be standing before you today. Just being here today, you are all, at a minimum, a sustaining member of Rotary, and we thank you for that. We would like to welcome also some interactors and Rotaractors here today and thank those Rotarians that sponsored them to be here. Now, let's have some fun tonight and congratulate individual Rotarians and clubs for supporting the Rotary Foundation. Please enjoy 10 videos of club grants doing good in the world that we're playing throughout the gala, the pre-gala. A little housekeeping. We will need you to vote on which video showcased their grant the best. So take note throughout. Also, remember, after the main gala, come back using the same Zoom link for the after party. And please always make sure to have your glasses ready for many toasts throughout our gala. Let's first hear from District Governor Frank, who has done a fantastic job this year supporting Foundation. He started off the year with Bike Ride for Polio Plus, which was in honor of Dr. Ron Merkel. Rotarians Ron and June Merkel from the Rotary Club of Niagara Falls have always been big supporters of the Polio Plus campaign. Over to you, Frank.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Beth. Welcome everyone to the pre-gala 7090 for the Do Good, celebrating our foundation. It's wonderful to see so many faces on the screen again. I wish it was in person. Probably a Salvatore's in Buffalo, but here we are in our comfort of our own homes with a glass of wine or beer or whatever that may be with us. And on that note, to start with, I just want to thank Sandy so much and her entire team for putting this pre-gala on for all of us tonight. and followed up by the post-gala. I know we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to make a lot of money for a great cause. And at this time, I would like to propose a toast, and that toast is to the president of Rotary International, Holger Kanak. Prost. Back to you, Beth.
I told you this was going to be fun. Cheers to you, Frank. As you can tell, I'm already in training for the October Polio Plus ride, which will be even bigger than this past year. It was a lot of fun. One of the highlights is always getting to meet Rotarians from other clubs. And hopefully we won't just have to wave from across the border this year. We can actually come together. Our work in the district would not be possible without the foundation chair of District 7090, Pat Castilia, from the Rotary Club of Hamburg. Now on to our first 3 grant submissions. Please remember the number or club that you like the best. Our chairs are Leslie Murch from the Rotary Club of St. Catharines for district grants, and past district governor Karen Oakes from the Rotary Club of Delhi for global grants. Our vocational training team rep is Dan Smith from Rotary Club of Westfield Mayville. Our stewardship, Shefali Clerk from the Rotary Club of Amherst South. And our scholarship chair is Mike Randall from the Rotary Club of Amherst. We will continue to showcase our grants throughout this pre-gala.
I propose a toast to the Rotary Club of Leroy, New York. We are 40 members strong and are now back to meeting in person, thanks be to God. We live in the birthplace of Jell-O. We are giving back and making our local community a better place by feeding hundreds of hungry people through our community kitchen monthly and Meals on Wheels weekly, by supporting youth sports, by funding music instruction for needy children, by reinvesting in community businesses that have already been adversely impacted by the pandemic, by awarding over $35,000 annually in scholarships to local students, and by saving the lives of 2 babies and supporting an orphan's education in Uganda every year. We are supporting the annual fund and helping to eradicate polio from the face of the earth. That's how we are opening opportunities for other Rotarians and other people across the globe. The Rotary Club of Leroy.
Thanks, Jim. Fantastic. So I've decided to wear all the clothes I haven't worn for the last 15 months this evening. Just kidding. Anyway, I was very excited to be here today, and I'm showered, Got some new clothes on, very exciting times. The Paul Harris Society is a special group of Rotarians that have pledged to give $1,000 a year to the Rotary Foundation. We would like to thank the approximately 50 members we have in this society. Jim Ellison from the Rotary Club of Leroy is the chair for our district. This year, the society is Glenn Christensen from the Rotary Club of Brantford Sunrise, Mike Mears, Rotary Club of Brantford, and Joan Heels from the Rotary Club of Hamilton. If you'd like to join the Paul Harris Society, please let Jim know. Now let's hear from one of the members, Fran Marchese from the Rotary Club of Batavia.
Ready. Okay. Well, my name is Fran Marchese, and I've been in Rotary for a lot of years. The reason I'm in Rotary is because of all of the good things that we do in Rotary. I've been in about 20 plays that we put on at the time. Used to work at the ballpark. We used to sell the hot dogs and hamburgers at the Batavia muck dog stand. We had a ball. There was the camaraderie. Rotary has brought fellowship, has brought a lot of good things in the city of Batavia. We raise a ton of money, and we leave it right here in the city. And it's all the money we raise goes right back into our community, and we help make our community stronger, better, because of Rotary.
Thank you, Rotary Club, for your donation of 6 MacBook computers to Youth Unlimited's Homework Help program. Your donation helps youth access needed technology in order to engage in their studies. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rotary Club of St. Catharines and the Rotary Foundation for supporting Niagara Children's Center's Bike Clinic. Many kids at our center have developmental or physical challenges, so riding a typical bike isn't an option for them. Some kids also require some unique learning strategies. Through our bike clinic, the children and their families meet with a physiotherapist, our recreation therapist, and a social worker. We work with them to get the right fit of a bike and also a bike with the right modifications. Through the right bike, our kids can be independent, can experience the joy of bike riding, and can go for bike rides with their friends and their family. Thank you for sponsoring our clinic. You've brought joy and smiles to our kids. I'd now like to introduce you to Dylan, one of the children who benefited from the program.
Good. Yeah, we don't want to crash. We want to keep going. Move those legs.
Hi, I'm Laura Dumas. I'm the Executive Director of Start Me Up Niagara, and this is Wayne Schmidt, Coordinator of the Bike Shop at Bike Me Up. Good morning. We're here at Bike Me Up this morning, a branch of Start Me Up Niagara, in the bike shop, where 10 great volunteers and Wayne recondition bikes to ensure that people in our community have access to reliable transportation and a healthy lifestyle. If it wasn't for the kindness and generosity of the 10 volunteers, including Rotary member John Crossingham, we don't know what we would do. The bike shop has been in operation for 3 years and has been a great success. The staff and volunteers would like to sincerely thank the Rotary Club of St. Catharines, the Rotary Foundation District Grants for their generous support, which has allowed us to design and purchase 2 pop-up tents with both the Rotary Club of St. Catharines and the Start Me Up Niagara logos. Because of this grant, we were able to partner with Liberty Bicycles for parts, tools, and supplies. These items will be a great help in continuing the service that we offer our community. Again, thank you for your generous support and thinking of Start Me Up Niagara.
Well, It's toast time to the Rotary Club of Dundas Valley Sunrise. The club chartered on January the 1st at the turn of the century. Now, it sounds old, but it was this century. We have 45 active members and 2 honorary members. This past 2 years, as with many of you, we lost our traditional fundraisers, so we pivoted to something new. A 50-50 draw for Margaret's Place Hospice at St. Joseph's Villa in Dundas gave the hospice $10,000. And an online Dine to Donate raised over $14,000 for 5 local Dundas eateries, while at the same time raising $4,200 for our 2 food banks. We also raised over $9,000 during the club's 1-hour St. Matthew's House auction, where club members and their guests bid well over the dollar value of items. And the creativity, ingenuity, and generosity of our community and club members make this possible, even while the world swirls in COVID-19. And by taking funds out of our reserve, we were able to continue to meet our service goals for the year. So a toast to the Rotary Club of Dundas Valley Sunrise, its members, and the great work we continue to do to serve our communities.
Thanks, Ralph. The Bequest Society are Rotarians that feel it is important when they pass to let their friends and family know that Rotary was still be part of their legacy. This year we had members join, but have asked for no recognition, and we thank them just the same. AJ Blanc from the Rotary Club of East Aurora is our District Endowment Fund Chair. Please let AJ know if you have put Rotary in your will or have any questions. Now let's hear from Jennifer Schoenhaus from the Rotary Club of Niagara Falls Sunrise and our last 4 grant videos. And then it's time to vote.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Schoenhaus, and I'm currently President-elect of the Rotary Club of Niagara Falls Sunrise. I joined Rotary in 1994, and shortly thereafter I added the Rotary Foundation to my will. I was healthcare, active, eating healthy, thought I was going to live to be 110. Was accumulating lots of money so I could spend it on my retirement. And then I had the day. And because I'm in Canada, it took me 2 years later to find the guy. And that guy was Dr. Jeff Healy, and he sat across from me and said, you know, you're lucky to have lived this long without any intervention. He suggested some medication. I just couldn't tolerate it. So last December, I decided to have some risky surgery. And before that, I redid my will. And I decided I'd spent all this time accumulating money that I likely wasn't going to get to spend. Who would take care of it and make sure that it was doing good things long after my name and my story faded into the sunset? So I increased that donation to the Rotary Foundation. My son sat on the end of my bed as I was recuperating, and he said, Mom, they say you only have 2 lives. And the second one starts when you realize you only have 1 life. You know, we're all Rotarians. We spend a lot of time and energy to raise funds for people to do good things all over the world. Why would you want that to stop when you die? So I ask you, what do you want your legacy to be?
When the Rotary Club of Hamburg was looking for its next grant idea, we decided to look at a need in our community. The Village of Hamburg has been working really hard on their hub and spoke fitness trail. And when there are people biking, there's always a need for bike repairs. So our self-service Bike You Fix It station is the perfect solution. We have donated 3 of them to be installed in locations selected by the Village of Hamburg Recreation Department. These self-service repair stations allow you to pump the tires, fix a loose part, or whatever you might need done. And if you're not sure how to use it, we have a great QR code reader on the top of the machine that will walk you through all the steps.
To our friends at the Rotary Club of Lockport, all of us at DeSales, thank you for your continued support.
Thank you, Lockport Rotary. You've made a difference.
For over 75 years, the Rotary Club of Leroy, New York has sponsored youth sports here in Leroy. We do rank for the eastern end of the district, by the way, but I want you to know we're especially pleased to have earned a district grant which funded the bleachers you see over my left shoulder and on the other side of the field as well here, because it's made a huge difference to players, parents, and fans of all ages. Thank you, Rotary.
At this time, you can hear me, Sandy? Yeah? All right. At this time, you'll have 1 minute to vote for the video that you think showcased its grant the best. Thanks, District Governor Frank, for donating the prize of a new roller banner for the winning club. Be sure to come back for the after party to find out who won. If you haven't decided yet, I can think of a club. Just kidding. Just kidding. We're almost there. 83%. Just a few of you still left to vote. And almost there. And I think we're good to go. Yeah. Good to go, Gary?
I'd like to propose a toast to the Rotary Club of Brantford Sunrise, to the presidents and board who for the last couple of years have shown great leadership and have earned a Rotary citation and shown growth of the club. We're now at a total of 49 with 9 honorary members and 40 Rotarians. And to many of our members who also continue to participate in our weekly meetings. And to those Sunrisers who have led and participated in our fundraisers with so much success during COVID to enable us to do even more good in the community and the world. First, to the successful Ribs to Go. Then our annual Trip of the Month, which despite COVID was extremely successful. And then a couple of Rotarians came up with the idea to put signs on people's lawns that would say thank you to healthcare workers and frontline workers. And that was very successful, and all the proceeds went to our local food bank. And finally, just recently, a more than successful first-time virtual auction that the proceeds went to our local hospital. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me in a toast to Brantford Sunrise.
Thanks so much, past District Governor Reg. Every Rotarian, every year, is the backbone of the foundation. Last year, we had 10 clubs receive a banner for having their members all donate a minimum of $25, and with an overall average of $100 per club per member. At this time, we have 6 clubs that have achieved their banner. Hamilton after 5, Lewiston, Niagara on the Lake, Lockport, Norfolk Sunrise, St. Catharines Lakeshore, and Westfield Mayville. There is still time for other clubs to achieve this. Remember, a major donor of Rotary is a Rotarian that has over time given a minimum of $10,000. This year, Shafali from the Rotary Club of Amherst South, along with Julie Coy of the Rotary Club of Lockport, Roman and Ann Groh from the Rotary Club of Welland, Marjorie and Jim Dawson from the Rotary Club of Norfolk Sunrise, Aaron Carlson and Dennis Ng from the Rotary Club of Lockport. Now let's hear from Barbara and Wally, who are major donors, on why it's important to donate to our Rotary Foundation.
Go.
Hi, I'm Wally Aktursky. I'm with the Rotary Club of West Seneca.
I'm Barbara Aktursky with Buffalo Sunrise Rotary Club.
And we give to the Rotary Foundation because it's effective. 94% of all that is collected comes in the form of projects. It's not heavy administrative costs.
For example, in our club, we're really proud of Tanzania Well project that we did, new rugs for Kevin Guest House, and currently medical equipment for a wellness center on Genesee Street in Buffalo.
So you see, we can, with the share of funds and the money that comes back from the Rotary Foundation's annual fund, can be used in local and international projects, which is terrific. We like the whole world picture.
Yeah, and we've been privileged to be on some international projects. And also I've gotten to see global grants, district grants at the international level with International Service Committee.
Go.
Hi, I'm Ann Birmingham. I'm with the Rotary Club of Hamilton AM. And I just want to say this is a wonderful evening. And Beth, I want to know if we get to vote on which is your best outfit. Just please consider that. I want to toast the Rotary Club of Hamilton AM. For over 30 years has been giving in so many different ways. It is the home of Eller McBain, a past district governor. We have 43 members and 10 of them are past presidents. And I'm very, very proud of all the work that we do. We very much focus in on children and children's needs locally, helping kids with reading, running our Imagine in the Park, and internationally helping with malnutrition and a variety of other things. So to the 43 members of the Rotary Club of Hamilton AM, and I know Paul Lakin is here from our club, here is a toast to all of the members of the Rotary Club of Hamilton AM. Thank you.
Thanks, Anne. Rotary International is a founding partner in the Global Polio Eradication Initiative. To date, we have reduced polio cases by 99.9% since the first project to vaccinate children in the Philippines. We're this close. Your district chair for Polio Plus and the annual fund chair is Sandy Chard from the Rotary Club of St. Catharines Lakeshore. 25% of your donations tonight was targeted to Polio Plus and 75% to the annual fund. We are so fortunate in our district to have the Convery, an honorary member of the Rotary Club of Dundas Valley Sunrise. He has been inspired since 2011 to give to Polio Plus.
A number of years ago, then District Governor of 7090, Karen Oakes, reminded me that in 1988, Rotarians made a promise to the children of the world to eradicate polio. I took that on as a personal challenge. I want to be a player in eradicating polio from the face of the earth. I decided right then and there that I would donate sufficient funds to vaccinate 1 million children for polio. And I'm currently working toward that goal. You'll know that the collective efforts of Rotary International, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, World Health Organization, the U.S. Center for Disease Control, and UNICEF have reduced the number of polio cases by 99.9%. But we're not done yet. Together, we can fulfill our promise to the children of the world to end polio now. Brothers and sisters in Rotary, we are this close.
Who's up next? Who's up next?
Oh, when's that?
Bruce is up next.
Over to you, Bruce.
Oh, thank you. So I'm president of the St. Catharines Rotary Club of St. Catharines Lakeshore. And with me, Coral, we are pleased to propose a toast to the Rotary Club of St. Catharines Lakeshore for an amazing adaptation to Rotary Online with our Zoom meetings, where our attendance is higher almost than our regular meetings ever were, and to our inclusion, our trivia night online. Also to the club, it's our 34th year, and to Beth is our first exchange student. We're so pleased that Beth is with us again now as a member. And finally, a toast to the club's participation in the blood donor program that Frank Adamson had proposed to the club. And Beth again has led this club in that effort. So to the Rotary Club of St. Catharines Lakeshore, a great year. Thank you.
Thanks, Bruce. Remember, we weren't allowed to do this as exchange students, so drink up.
Yeah, I'm sure you never did that as an exchange student, Beth.
Never, never. I think it was 3 Ds.
I see.
Beth, could you just do the polio? It didn't come up. Can you do it?
To read that one?
Yeah, thanks.
Absolutely. Thank you to the 31 clubs to date that have given at minimum of $1,500 to the Polio Plus campaign so far this year. We'd also like to thank the Rotary Club of Caledonia that averaged over $200 per member. Let's give all 57 clubs that donated to Polio Plus a round of applause for a job well done. That was the special effects that happened earlier, but we're really excited. Awesome. Okay. If we missed thanking anyone tonight, please remember that we could not do any of this without the well-intentioned volunteers, Andy, Gary, all of us, that do at times make a few mistakes, including on some names. So again, I apologize. Thank you all for helping our clubs, district, and Rotary International do good in the world. Foundation Chair Pat, over to you for our last toast of the evening before we go to the main gala.
Thank you, Beth. It is my pleasure
Sandy,
to offer
you
a
have something
toast to a
on.
gentleman. To a gentleman who is the, can you hear me?
Okay.
To a gentleman who is the third generation in his family to be a Rotarian, someone who joined when he was only 21 years old, someone who has received numerous awards for his personal efforts in Rotary and in his community, a past president of Rotary International. So I ask you now to lift your glass in a toast to the chair of the trustees of the Rotary Foundation, Ravi Ravindran. Ravi?
Thanks, Pat. Okay. Don't forget, that brings us almost to the end here. Don't forget, the link for the gala can be found in the chat in case you've lost it. Now let's get ready for the main show. Nope, this isn't it. Hopefully everybody's got their shakers ready and all the other fun ingredients for our making of nice drinks tonight. Time to learn and have a little bit of fun. Remember to come back after the show with the same link that we started with tonight for the results of the vote and party time. I hope to see you then. Thank you.